Giovanna, 104,000 people have been evacuated from Afghanistan in the last 11 days, and President Biden had shared his concerns about ISIS and the risk to our troops on the ground. Today, we saw the consequence of that risk.
Anyone who wishes America harm, know this: we will not forgive. We will not forget. We will hunt you down and make you pay.
President Biden informing ISIS that although the U.S. mission in Afghanistan is about to end, war against the terrorist organization is far from over. After the first U.S. military were killed in Afghanistan in 18 months. 13 U.S. service members dead, 14 others wounded during 2 explosions outside Kabul's airport.
They were part of the bravest, most capable, the most selfless military on the face of the earth. And they're part of simply what I call the backbone of America. They're the spine of America, the best the country has to offer.
We have put more than 5,000 U.S. service members at risk to save as many civilians as we can. It's a noble mission, and today we have seen firsthand how dangerous that mission is. ISIS will not deter us from accomplishing the mission.
Afghans desperate to leave the country also killed in the attacks as they waited outside the Abbey Gate hoping to board U.S. Air Force transport planes. A number of ISIS gunmen opened fire on U.S. troops following the bombing. The other attack taking place outside the Baron Hotel. The bombers got past Taliban checkpoints on the outer perimeter.
We have to check people before they get onto the airfield. We have to ensure they're not carrying a bomb or any other kind of weapon that could ultimately make its way onto an aircraft. So that requires physical screening. You can't do that with standoff. You ultimately have to get very close to that person.
More than 100,000 American citizens and Afghans have been evacuated from Afghanistan in the last 11 days. CENTCOM says they expect further attacks to continue and are doing everything possible to protect U.S. troops in harm's way, including constant surveillance from above. And even after today, the White House is adamant about sticking to that August 31st deadline in Afghanistan.